Laokin. Today I'm going to show you and teach you how to harmonize a simple melody. First and foremost, we need to know the meaning of harmonizing. Harmonization means the action or process of adding notes to a melody to produce harmony. So for harmonizing a melody, we can use the chord progression. In order to notate and analyze chords, musicians use a system of Roman numerals. So there's a lot of chord progression in just one scale. Let's see on the piano keyboard. This would be the middle C, so I will play the whole chords in one octave for C major scale. So this would be the chord. This is chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4, chord 5, chord 6, chord 7. Maybe some of you find it hard to play, but no worries. Today I'm only going to teach you the most basic chord that can harmonize a melodic line, which is the chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5. We're only going to use 3 chords for this lesson. So when harmonizing a melody, usually the right hand plays the melody and the left hand plays the chord. So for your information, the chord 1, 5, and 4 is in the major key. So the first chord is chord 1. So chord 1 plays the C, E, and G key. So C, E, G. Chord 4 plays the F, A, C. F, A, C key. And chord 5 plays the G, B, D. G, B, D. If you find it hard to switch the notes from chord 1 to chord 5, let's say chord 1 to chord 5 or chord 4 to chord 1, you can simply use and exchange with the nearest key. For example, chord 4 has F, A, C. You can use this key. It still has the C, F, and A. So you can simply use the chord 1 in C, E, G and exchange it to F, A, C to C, F, A. You can use this key as well. And for chord 5, you may exchange this key, G, B, D, and to play the B, D, G. So it may sound a little bit low, but the keys are still the same. Right now, I'm going to teach you the fingering for chord 1. So we're going to use the 5th finger on C, using the 3rd finger on E, and the 1st finger on G. The chord 4 uses also the 5th finger on C, the 2nd finger on F, and the 1st finger on A. For chord 5, we're going to use the 5th finger on B, the 3rd finger on D, the 1st finger on G. With this way, you can easily shift your fingers without even moving your hands to larger ranges of chords, and this will help you to harmonize easily. The piece that I'm going to use as an example for today, entitled You Are My Sunshine by Easy G. As you can see here,
there is no sharps and flats key signature. So this piece is played in key signature of C major, and the time signature for this piece is 4/4. The first tip to harmonize melody is to insert the suitable chord for sight and ear. I'm going to explain every bar. So I'm going to play the first bar. Go to the second bar, bar number 2. And if you want to harmonize it, it stops on E. So you can play the chord 1 because it has an E. So if you play, it harmonizes it. So bar 1, bar 2. Go to bar 3, there's a rest, and bar 4. And you can also use the chord 1 because it has C. Go to bar 5, bar 6, it stops on F, so you can play the chord 4 because the chord 4 has an F, so it harmonizes it. Go to bar 7, it has a rest. On bar 8, it stops on E, so you can play the chord 1 again. Next is the bar 9. Bar 10, it stops on F, so we're going to play the chord 4. On bar 11, it's rest. On bar 12, it stops on E, so go back to chord 1. Bar 13, it's rest. Bar 14 stops on E. You can use the chord 1 again. Bar 15, it stops on D. So we're going to use the chord 5. It's B, D, G. So on the last bar, you can see it stops on C. So we can use the chord 1 again. Right now, I'm going to play the whole piece in a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to play it in a fast tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third tip is actually if you want to harmonize a melody, it depends on us, on how you want to press the keys and the countings of every note and play it slowly. If you want to press like 2 times or 2 beats in a bar, you can play it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have come to an end of my discussion and teaching today. So the most important thing you need to remember when harmonizing a melody line is choose the most suitable chord or note. If you hear the note that you are trying to harmonize it is out of key or melody, try checking it again if it is right or wrong. Lastly, you may add or play slowly any playing the melody, beats, or notes as long as it's in the same chord with your left or right finger. I hope you learn and have the idea on how to harmonize a melody line. That is all from me. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.